Morning, folks. Welcome to Let's Go Car Cruising. My name's Mark, and I'm a certified car nut, absolute crazy about cars and their stories. That's the big part. We're here this morning at the Charlton, Massachusetts Baptist Church, and they got a little car show going on, and a pretty good bunch of cars showed up here, and we're going to go out and get some stories. So thanks for watching. Please smash the thumbs up, like button for me, and give me a little subscribe action, and that'll help the channel grow. I'm out learning stories about cars and the people that own them, and we're going to hit this fast and furious. So thanks again for watching, and we're going to get to it. Let's go car cruising. So here's a slideshow of the cars I'm going to feature today. Stick around. Lots of interesting stories, great cars, and just a great cruising atmosphere at the Charlton Baptist Church. All right, folks, we're here with David, and he's going to tell us about his really sharp-looking Charger. So what do we got going on here, Dave?
I have a 73 Charger,
Okay.
RX. I purchased it in October out of Gloucester. Guy who had it, it came out of Texas. It was a Coronet, and now it's a Charger. It was painted up and changed.
Okay.
And it came out of Texas, and he's had it for 10 years. And I bought it off of him in October.
Where'd you find it?
In Gloucester.
Oh, Gloucester. Okay. I'm heading up that way this afternoon.
Yeah, it was from a fisherman that had it.
Really?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think he passed because he wasn't doing too good when I bought it from him.
Okay.
That's the reason why he was selling it.
Man, I always wanted one of these back in the day because Richard Petty drove one on the racetrack and he was cool.
Yeah. I ended up buying a 74 Charger SE off my stepmother's father when he sold it
Okay.
back in '81.
All right.
Yeah, I paid $1,500 for it.
There you
I drove
go.
it as a daily driver
Sure.
back then, and then had a few incidents and accidents with it, but I couldn't keep trannies or tires on it.
Okay.
So
Amazing how that happens, right?
So I ended up, when the last tranny went, I pulled a motor. Unfortunately, the motor was stolen, and then so I just stored it for a while because I hate to get rid of it.
Yep.
And then a friend of mine gave me a tranny and a motor that he took out of a car. He pulled out of Texas.
Yep.
Out of a, I forget what he pulled it out of, but, and then I put it back in the car, but it was just working on it. But it was like when you have kids and family problems.
Life happens.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's like it really got neglected. And then finally, when the last one got married, I said, you know what? I'm going to sell that and buy something I could just drive and play and work on it that way. And that's how I ended up with this.
Pick away at it. Good.
Yeah, bought it in October. Been
So
playing
what's this
with
got in for?
It's got a 318.
Okay.
It's got a 4-barrel on it. You put a 4-barrel manifold on it.
Okay.
A Holly carburetor.
It's a little bit of extra.
A little bit more power.
Yeah.
I bought headers for it. I haven't put them in yet.
Okay.
So I get a little bit more noise out of it.
Good.
I like to keep the tires on it this time.
Yes.
So I won't be racing and doing anything like I did when I was younger.
Amazing how expensive tires are now, right?
Yeah, well, I just ended up, I bought brand new rims. It was
Okay.
$1,100 for the brand new Krager rims.
Yes.
And so
Eesh.
I had them swapped over from the Kragers that were on there. They were in terrible shape.
Okay.
And something happened to the tire when they put it on, and I got into a bubble. So I ended up buying tires, the same type that I had in the back, yesterday.
Okay.
Got tires
Fresh.
yesterday. I had to order
Ready
them
for
a
the
couple
show
days.
today.
I had them today, and I was working with it last night, changing them out and getting them cleaned up. And
Good.
so it was quite the thing, because I was all excited about trying to get it in the show for the first time.
Terrific. All right. Well, thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, you're
Check
welcome.
out my my channel, and that'll kind of give you an idea as to some of where the local shows and events are.
Yeah, that'd
Because
be
I go to a
great.
lot of them, and I'm out getting people's stories because memories and stories are what it's all about. So welcome and enjoy.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we're here with Dan, and he's going to tell us about his car. What do we have here, Dan?
We got a 1926 Willys Knight.
Okay.
Okay, I've had it for about 7 years now.
Okay.
I got it from a good friend of mine who redid it in Charlton.
Oh, really? Okay.
And he took about 3.5 years to put this together.
Because they're a challenge.
Yeah, it
right,
was a challenge. He got it from Brookfield, one of the Brookfields.
Okay.
And originally it came from Cape Cod up to the Brookfields.
Okay,
and
so it's kind of been a Massachusetts car for...
It's been a Massachusetts car for a long, long time. Yeah.
Okay, that's
a long
awesome.
time.
And you don't see them around, and that's cool.
And it's a Willys. It still has the original engine in it,
Yep.
which is a little concerning.
Right.
But
But they run.
it runs.
Yeah.
It's not easy to drive.
No,
like
no,
all these old
right.
cars. It's got mechanical brakes. Certainly
Yep.
doesn't have any power.
So you have to plan ahead with what you're going to maneuver with it.
Yeah, you gotta know when to stop.
Right.
But they work. So, what else about it? It came off the line in October of 1925.
Okay.
It was the last Willys to get off the line that year for the 26 model. So
Okay.
next year it'll be 100 years old in October.
Absolutely awesome.
Yep.
That's cool. That's a great story. Well,
So we'll have a birthday party next year.
we'll have a party. All right, there you go. Well, thanks for bringing it out. I got to admit, I don't think I've ever seen it, and I've been around the area for a while, and I enjoy cool old stuff. So
That's a cool old stuff.
cool old stuff. Enjoy it, and thanks again for
I
sharing.
thank you, sir. You get it well.
Okay, folks, we're here with John, and he's going to tell us about his Corvair truck. Is it a
Ramp side.
ramp side? Okay, because it's got the ramp on the side of it. So,
Right. So Corvair made two different versions of the pickup truck. One was the ramp side with the ramp,
okay,
but they also made one that was called the load side, which did not have the ramp.
okay,
And they only made it for 2 years because no one wanted to load it through the back.
to the back. Right, okay. And didn't they make like a van version
Yeah,
as
the
well?
Greenbrier
Everybody
van
knows
was
the
based off
cars,
the
but
same. Correct. Yep.
yeah.
The Greenbrier was made in 4 or 5 different configurations, different amount of windows or doors, what have you.
Okay. Cool. So how long have you had this one, John?
4 years.
And you found it locally, or?
I found it locally in a barn. I was there to get parts from something else, and there she
It's
is.
amazing what you stumble on every once
Oh
in
yeah,
a while.
absolutely. Yep.
That's awesome. So you just drive it, and it's got that nice patina finish, and
Yep. Yeah. I just cruise it around. You know, I mean, that's as I found it. I just clear coated it because it had that rust. At some point, I will paint it, but not now.
it's no rush. It's very acceptable, and people love the patina look now. And,
Well, that's it. And I don't have to spend 2 hours before I go to a show to clean it up
right,
and make
and
it
you
look
don't have to
pretty.
worry if somebody brushes up against it or
Yeah.
leans on it, or
Yep. Absolutely.
cool. Well, thanks for telling us about it, John. Enjoy it, and we'll see you out on the road.
Alrighty.
All right, folks, we're here with Richard, and he's going to tell us about his '86 Monte Carlo Super Sport. And I had a couple of these we talked about earlier back in the day, Richard, so they've got a soft spot in my heart. So tell me about this one.
Yes, I'm the original owner of this car. I bought it brand new in March of 1986. It's all original, unrestored. It's got 133,757 miles on it.
There you go, and you drive it, so that's
And-
awesome.
Yep. And this car will be passed on to my grandson eventually, who lives in Loveland, Colorado.
There you go. Family history is important.
That's right.
That's cool.
That's right. Yep.
So what led you to this one? in the car?
I always liked the body lines of when the first SSs came out back in '83.
Right.
I always liked the body lines, and I had an '83 Camaro, just a regular 6-cylinder Camaro with a 5-speed transmission.
Okay.
And I decided when I traded that in that I would get myself a Monte Carlo.
And you held on to it all this time.
Yep, all these years. Yep,
Well, that's cool.
yep.
Well, thanks for taking the time to talk
Hey.
about it, Richard. I appreciate it, and enjoy it. We see you out a lot, and we finally crossed paths and met, and enjoy the car.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yep, have yourself a good day.
All right, folks, we're here with Donald, and he's going to tell us about this really sharp 57 Chevy convertible. What a classic piece of Americana. Thanks for taking it out and sharing it with people. Tell us about the car.
Well, this car I've owned for 63 years.
Wow.
I bought this when I was in school, my last year of trade school,
Okay.
and I've had it ever since. 63
Now,
years.
see, that's a story.
And
That's an awesome
when I
story.
bought this I had to ask my mother if I could buy it.
Right. Right.
I was only 18.
Yep.
And she said yes, which I'm glad. So here it is.
And you've
And
obviously you've restored it quite nicely. How long ago did you do that?
Yeah, my friend and I restored this. I took it apart in '01 and we finished it in fall of '09.
Okay.
And it was quite a long journey, about 9 years.
Right. Yeah.
We took it all apart. And
well, it went back together really nice. I can tell you that.
The underneath looks just about as good as the top does.
Right. Yeah. So is this the same? You restored it the same as it was, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all original.
Yeah.
I did add power windows, which was optional, which I like, power windows.
Right.
Yeah. And it's a 283 power pack
Okay.
motor. Yeah. And
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time, Donald. I appreciate you telling the story of the car, and
yeah.
because
Very
that's what I'm
welcome.
about. I want to know the stories,
Yeah.
and people enjoy hearing the stories of cars.
Sure, yeah.
And it's a wonderful thing, and I'm sure you get attention everywhere it goes.
I do.
Great. Well, thank you again. Have a great day,
Well,
and
thank you.
we'll see you out on the road.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, folks, we're here with Ralph, and he's going to tell us about his Maxim fire truck. And what do we got going on here, Ralph? This is really kind of cool.
It's a 1971 Maxim
Yep.
bumper S series. This was Worcester's first yellow fire truck.
Really? Okay.
So when I got it, I kept it as yellow, repainted it,
Okay.
and I don't know what color or what kind of yellow paint is on it, but it shines without polish.
There you go. That's even
So
better.
that's a job easy for me.
So now these are a big commitment because you can't put them in a regular garage. So
No.
fire truck collectors, I mean, there's a lot of them, and it's a big thing. But you got to really have a pretty good sized building to put them in.
And patience.
Yes.
Right now I have a carport fully enclosed.
Yep.
I have a 1936 Seagrave that parks next to this.
Okay.
And it's kind of dark when I first back in. It's light outside, but not light inside.
Okay.
And I've already done the fender in on the 36. And if you were in the neighborhood, I'm sure you would have heard me swearing.
Yep. I've had those incidents.
Stupidity.
I've had those incidents that I don't even want to talk about. I'm fixing one now. Trying to fix one now. Yeah.
So this car show I'm at, the Baptist Church on Hammond
Yeah.
Hill Road in Charlton, is right around the corner from where I live. So
Okay. So it's
visit it.
easy to get out, and it's
Yeah.
a nice Saturday morning thing to come out and check out, and people enjoy seeing it. The kids love it, and you have a ball with it. So
Yeah. I let them sit behind the steering wheel, and
there you go.
then they pull the chain for the air horn and get scared, and off they go. But I let them enjoy sitting there.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for that, because we need to keep the younger generation excited and informed about the hobby, because we're just caretakers.
Yeah, and I can give you guys words of wisdom that actually it's in question form. What's the difference between a boy and his toys and a man and their toys? Of course, the answer is the cost of the
The
toys.
price tag, right? Yeah, exactly. Well, again, thanks, Ralph. Thanks for taking the time to tell us a story about the truck. And
Not a problem, Mark. Glad you enjoyed it.
continued fun, and good luck with it.
Thank you.
Nice Hummer, military, street-worthy, kind of rhino coated, with some texture on it. But it's cool. I'd love to have one of these to bang around with. Nicely done interior. Spartan, just what you need and nothing else. Awesome truck. All right, folks, we're here with my friend Rich and fellow Charltonian, and we're out having a good time with our cars. Tell us about what we got going on here, Rich.
Yeah, we have my 1964 Galaxy 500.
Okay. You've had this a while.
I bought this car in 1988
Really? Okay.
and had it restored and on the road by 91, and this is the way it's since.
Wow. So it's held up real well.
Yeah, other than, I've done some motor work. I've done the obviously a sound system, and
Okay.
but body-wise, this is all was done back in.
Awesome. So what are you running for a motor in it?
I run a 390,
Okay.
built 390.
Is that what it came with? Or?
Came with the 390, but I
Okay.
upgraded with the aluminum heads, the big valve covers, and
Okay.
new ignition.
And it's shiny and black.
Yeah,
Awesome.
best I can with the pollen in the air.
Oh, yeah, it's a challenge we all have.
Yes.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I wait till I get somewhere and clean it off because it's going to get dirty anyway, right? Yeah. Awesome. Well, it's good to see you again, Rich.
Yeah, nice seeing you.
Cross paths around town often, and
Oh,
I'm having a ball going out
Great.
and talking to people about their cars
Great.
because everything's got a story.
Yes, it does.
What led you to this? What interested you to buy it back when you did?
I saw it sitting for sale about a mile from my parents' house, and
Seemed like a thing to do.
it was something to do.
There you go.
I wasn't married then.
And it's a keeper.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Rich. Enjoy it, and we'll see you out on the road.
All right, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, folks. We're here with Paul, and he's going to tell us about his orange 69, right?
Yeah.
69 GTO. What do we got going on?
Well, so you're always putting money in them, but
Yep.
I just changed the top end of the engine over with all aluminum heads,
Okay.
aluminum intake.
Sure.
Other than that, it's been a frame restoration.
Okay. How long have you had it?
I think I bought it in 2010.
Okay, so you've had it a while.
Yeah,
Yep.
about 14 years.
Right. That's awesome. What led you to this?
Spare of the moment. Went to a cookout. Guy had it for sale in his garage, and I bought it.
Amazing what you stumble onto sometimes, right?
Oh yeah.
Right. So you got it out frequently and drive it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. So it's a 69.
Yeah. It's
And
got
I
a
see the Here
400.
Come the Judge decals on it.
Yeah, it's got a 400 in it. 4-barrel.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk about it, Paul. I appreciate your time, and enjoy the heck out of it. Have a ball with it.
All right, thank you.
We'll see you out on the road.
Yep.
All right, folks, we're here with Scott, and Scott's got this really sharp, bright yellow Chevy truck. And tell us about the truck, Scott.
It's a 71 Chevy pickup with
Okay.
it's a conversion truck. It's got a 1990 bed on it.
Okay.
It's got a 350 small block in it.
Okay.
350 turbo transmission.
Okay.
You
How
know,
long have you had it?
a couple years.
Okay. So did you buy it kind of like
3
this?
years. No, I
did you
inherited it.
Oh, okay.
Even better.
There you go.
Handed down from my father.
So it's a legacy. It's a
Yeah.
legacy piece for your family.
Sure.
Great. I
Yep.
hope that my kids will not sell mine before I'm cold, but
Yep. That's how I obtained it.
we're caretakers.
Yep.
We're
So,
just temporary caretakers of these vehicles, and
Yep.
it's great that you get it out and get it shown and
enjoying it.
enjoying it. You
Yep.
go, so you cruise it a lot.
Yep. Cruise
Yeah.
it. Go out for a lot of lunches in it with the
There you go.
girlfriend.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah.
Fun little truck.
Yep.
Well, thanks for telling us the
Yep.
story of it. Enjoy it, and
Well, thank you.
Continued health and good luck and enjoyment with the truck.
You as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we're here with Jackie, and Jackie's got a story to tell us about a Fairlane, and I'm excited that girls love cars too.
I do, yes. My dad got me into it. We started when I was younger in high school. We had a 78 Camaro that he helped build.
Okay.
And me and my twin sister did that. And then years later, I bought this.
A 63 Fairlane, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So you've had it
20 years.
20 years, wow.
Yes.
And I've seen it out and about, so I know you get out there and you cruise it and you enjoy
Yes. Yeah, totally enjoy it. Yeah.
it. So pretty stock looking.
Yeah, we did some upgrades to the paint. It was
Yep.
light blue when I first got it, and now it's the darker blue with the white top. And a new engine, a 302 in there.
Okay.
And the new interior.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, thanks for saying hello and taking the time to tell your story. I appreciate it. And people seem to love it because I get all kinds of good reviews about the channel, and I'm having a ball doing it. So thanks again. Enjoy your day and continued enjoyment with the car because that's what they're about.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will.
So my wife found this in Florida. We go to Florida for 4 months every winter. We take a hot rod. We have a 35 Ford pickup also.
Okay.
So she found this in Florida. It was in a warehouse completely apart. So We
It's
spent.
amazing how they get taken apart and then the guy goes and forgets about it.
We spent 6 days at the guy's warehouse, put the whole thing together so it could be shipped. And then we got it home, and 9 months later, I drove it out of the garage and we drove it to Florida.
That's awesome. So what year is it again?
53.
53. So what are some of the, I see it's sitting kind of low. Is it?
Well, I bought everything from Speedway. I bought the lowering kit for the rear end, and I bought an independent Mustang 2 bolt-in suspension for the front.
Yep.
Power steering rack, air conditioned, 350 Chevy truck motor, a used motor.
So it's got all the comforts of home.
Yeah, 700 R4 automatic.
Cruise down the highway at a reasonable, reasonable
you can go
RPM.
80, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And did you do the bodywork and paint yourself, or?
Yeah, me and my neighbor did it, and it's far from perfect, but you know what? We did it quickly, and
you have fun with it.
It's already 6 years old, so.
Well, it's held up very well.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, great truck. I appreciate you taking the time to talk about it, and continued health and enjoyment with it, and get it out there and cruise the heck out of it.
Yeah, we
Thank
do.
you.
Thank you.
All right, folks, that's a wrap here for the Charlton Baptist Church in Charlton, Massachusetts. Quick little car show. I think it's probably their 3rd annual, something like that. Had a good time. Met a lot of nice people. Made some new friends. So that's what it's all about. Learned some cool stories and saw some cool cars. Thanks again for watching, folks. I appreciate it. Smash the thumbs up for me. Give me a like and subscribe to the channel so you'll see stuff when I put it up there. Again, the subscription doesn't really mean paid subscription. It doesn't cost anything. There's no information you have to put down. You just subscribe to the channel. It kind of tells YouTube that you like what I'm doing. And I hope you do, because I'm having an absolute blast doing it. And we're getting out there and telling some stories of cars. And if you see me out there and you want to tell your car story, please flag me down, say hello. And if I don't, for some reason, I don't get to you, then we'll get to you next time. I appreciate it again, folks. Get your cars out, enjoy them, have a ball with them, make some memories with your family, and let's go car cruising.